Good evening, or good early morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm just working. I'm on the road here and in my hotel, and I thought couldn't sleep, and so I was pulled to this message. So give me a second here. Just want to set myself and. So, our divine masculines are excited and are in the energy of creative learning, I'm hearing. So, they are really stepping into this new energy of wanting to bestow a gift. And that little bag there where my cards, I had my cards in this bag that when I travel, I don't travel very often, but as you see there, it's being safeguarded by the divine. And the way that this is how I honor my cards, and I treat them with respect. So they are a divination tool, very sacred, and so I treat them as such. So I feel like there's a gift that they want to give us, and they're going to treat it that way. They know it's really special, it's really important. They've waited a really long time to give their divine feminine here this gift. And it could be not a physical item, but more a sentiment, sharing an apology, and or more like feeling about how they feel, like an emotion, and they want to wear their emotion on their sleeves, and this is that. And so, by the way, like, they've made this decision, and since I started my channel, that's a consistent message. And look, he's holding strong, and he's not going to budge from this, and he's protecting now. They're moving out of this lower level plane of existence, and they've ascended, and they're able to move up. And that's because you've held out hope to them. You've extended love in the way that you did. You held energy. However you held space for them, just know that it worked, and it provided the foundation for them to be able to now take their rightful place here in this area. And this is part of the timeline, okay, and our structures. And this is what they know is being held in your heart and in your life. This is how you treat your life, with this in mind. And they feel this love from you. They know that you've envisioned and wanted to manifest this for a very long time. And this is why here they're not upside down, they're surrendering, and they have so much like excitement and joy. And that's kind of what I was channeling. I couldn't sleep because my divine masculine's energy came in and woke me up, and having a really hard time missing me, missing our divine masculines, or these ones that are in this energy are missing us on a very deep level, remembering what it was like to hold us, to just have fun with us and enjoy time together. And it's coming. And this gift, that's what this is. This union is this gift here, okay? They know that it's a gift from the divine, that it's sacred and needs to be safeguarded. And they want to come out of this death energy. They don't want this to be over, okay? And they've held on this whole time, hope, but they did this secretly. They didn't share this with anybody. So they're ready now to let it out and share it with us. And you see here, walking away. This is past energy. Okay. And the separation was always safeguarded. Your union was always safeguarded during separation. It was a preparatory stage. I've said that a lot. And they're in awe of how you wield energy. You were alchemists. They love how you work with the elements. They love how you are put together, your home, the way you look, the way, if you have children, even the way that they function. Somehow they see them out in the community, and they just look at them, and they're just struck by how good looking they are. But it's not necessarily like beauty is defined by each person. And again, I struggle with societal norms and pop culture and things like that, because who defines what beauty is? Who defines what is quote unquote stylish? To me, that's a very individual thing. So I just want to make sure that people understand that. But just know that your counterpart sees your children in a way that is defined by the word beauty. I just keep hearing beauty. Okay, thank you. They're going to elaborate a bit. So like healthy, very well put together, very mature, responsible, accountable, making good choices in their lives, similar to, like, you know, divine feminine, and seeing that they're on the right path for their future. These would be like older twins that have children that are like in their teens or entering young adulthood, okay? They're not budging, they're adamant. I feel like there's still a bit of karmic energy around them that is trying to challenge them, but it's not working, and they're not budging here. They're coming, and it's protected. This is beautiful smoky quartz, so let's focus in on that. Beautiful. Do you see how there's 2 points there? That's divine feminine, divine masculine, and the smoky quartz pieces in between them are safeguarding the twins, okay? Look at the infinity symbol here. It's infinite. The amount of love and energy that's flowing between the two of you, it's flowing perfectly and beautifully, so just know that. So we're going to put that here. Just know that you've bestowed so much love to him, and he feels like it's his turn now. It's Valentine's Day, I'm just realizing, and they feel bad that they're not in a better position to do what they would like to do. You know, it's kind of an awkward thing to just out of the blue send somebody flowers. Flowers represent such tremendous romance on a day like Valentine's Day, so it's not something they feel they can do. They don't feel it would be appropriate, but just know they think about it, they fantasize about it. It's more like bestowing love through the heart space secretly to you. It just means that it's not something that they can necessarily talk about today. There's so much pressure on these days, right? So it's a lot. But just know, just because they don't doesn't mean that it's not there, okay? It's coming. This is your destiny. He's wielding energy and manifesting properly now. He realizes he didn't before. Okay, and he turned his back at one time, you know, thinking he knew what he was doing, but he didn't, and he's walking away from all those toxic things, inappropriate trajectories he was on, where he was giving energy to the wrong people, place, or thing. Very stubborn, where he refused to put an end to that, but he's following the divine. This is Archangel Michael, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to follow that intuition. Okay. There's so much power. This is you. This is us here. Let's see what I get from this card. You've risen above. Okay, these are the twins here, and you're rising, okay? And he doesn't want everything to fall on your shoulders anymore. Divine Feminine. So just know that it's time for him to step into his position here, and he's risen, okay? He's ascending. So when he wakes up after, you know, this period of sleep here, he's going to be in this energy. And he's that much closer to coming to give you a very important message. Oh, look. This is how he feels now when he thinks about you. And there's no more starting over. I'm being drawn to this dot here. Yeah. Fresh, clean starts, what I'm hearing with that card. And he's placing this Ten of Cups at the top of the list in terms of priorities. And he's leaving behind everything that would otherwise cause issues. So there's some information here that's wanting to come through around some toxic stuff from the past. They're going to tell us, okay, that they now understand very clearly how they screwed up. They were tempted and pulled away from a lower chakra area that wasn't good. They're embarrassed, you know, and they're going to tell us all this. They have shame. But that is not holding them back anymore, because the love is really penetrating the fields in a very powerful way. And they're just really excited to come forward, and it's time, you know. They know that you held space this whole time, that you were alone, and that it was very difficult, and they're really sorry. But they believe in faith and destiny now, because they're receiving messages from the divine all the time, and they really are wanting to share this with you, and they're really nervous. So just know that, you know, and divine feminines, I don't need to give you advice. You already know how to do this, how to support that energy to come forward. Just by being the way that you are, it's gonna flow really, really nicely. Where they were nervous before, they're gonna be quite open to sharing. So let's do one more card here. Oh my goodness, look guys, I'm cutting these cards in front of you, look. And there's one sticking out here, let's see what it is. Yeah, they're willing to put in the time and the effort. And now they're facing this way, okay? There's a few little adjustments that they needed to make in the last few weeks here, which is why it caused a delay, but that's okay. Delays are meant to ensure that things are done properly. They understand this love now and this union and what it's all about, and what they require, what these types of unions require for success from the point of view of the masculine. So he's done his research. He knows that he's a divine masculine. These are labels, and be careful, because I think people sometimes misinterpret what it means, or it's an egoic thing. We're not better, quote unquote, than anyone else. It's just the template, and it is what it is, and you need to embrace who you are, but with balance, okay? You don't place yourself above anyone else as a connection or union. That's not what this is. And people who try to make you think that if you say that you're being an ego, they're an ego because they're jealous. And it's not that we can be an ego at different stages of our journeys, of course, but it's important to clear that and balance it out, okay? The way that I take offense is when they use that as a means to justify or putting down the fact that you might think this, and or are jealous and want to make it so like it's not what it is, you know. And nobody can tell you what your journey is or what your connection is with a person that you feel is your higher divine counterpart. Okay, that's not for anyone else to say. So you just dismiss stuff like that. Just know that what's important here is that both of you are on the same page. You're completely aligned here, and there's so much strength and power with your timeline. It's well supported, and like I said, it's you're so close. Look at these cards. So you know, this is my Valentine's gift of love to all of you. Just know that it's ongoing confirmation here that your counterpart has done his job, he's done his work, you've done your work, and together with the divine, you're going to pull in this Ten of Cups. It's your destiny, it's protected, and this is the sun. Look, it's going to shine all this light and protect all that it touches. So all, because you're aligned with the proper sun as well. There's multiple suns in different timelines, just so you know. You've chosen your one timeline, and everything's aligned perfectly. It's coming, and look, he's going to support you. He's backing you. He's backing this. So when people tell him that it's not like what I just said, everything I say in a reading is important. He understands that now, and he's not listening. Those are his thoughts and wishes. He knows. He's one step away. He knows, look. You're the backbone here. All right, everyone, on that note, I think that we'll leave it here, and sending you guys so much love and light. And show yourself so much love today on Valentine's Day, as well as your counterpart, however you feel guided to, all right? They will love it. All right, take care.